It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Morning show.
Hey, you didn't even get the welcome out there. All they got is the morning show.
You were trying to
mess with me.
You were trying to get me. So
Did I?
I got you instead.
Boop, boop.
Welcome to the morning show.
There you go.
I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies. This beautiful Tuesday morning with the weirdness of yesterday.
And yesterday was weird, and we talked about it. I said we'd get a light dusting. I would, the way it came and melted, I would count that as just kind of a light snow. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I win that?
No.
No.
Snow late February. I said March 3rd.
Well,
So
yes.
this is not late February. This is not even the middle of February.
No. I said we'll have a big snow late
Oh,
February.
you mean
I'm talking about, but then because we knew there was something coming Sunday night. It said, and then kind of moved
and
to
then
Monday.
it moved to Monday. Yeah.
And I told you it would be. I thought it would be something light.
Yeah.
Would you consider that light, or how
No,
would you?
no, it wasn't light because school got out.
Oh, okay.
You know, Carla sent me a text about
But
10 saying they were going to leave at 11.
If they would have stayed, it would have melted by the time they were.
But how do you know that?
I know. I agree. But
I mean, that was the
I think
the
they made a
social
smart
media. That was the social media argument. Is that if they would have stayed, yeah, but
I agree.
the cold, it wasn't as cold.
You didn't know how it was
When
going to
it
go.
started.
I just think.
Yeah, it was.
I just think wait until 11:15 when the roads were already being covered was kind of a rough call. I don't know that I would have just canceled it off the bat and not had it, but I know that they got a half day in, so they can count that as a day or whatever.
Yeah.
But
But
the roads were covered by the time 11:15 came around.
Yeah. Well, it started snowing about the time let me see here, because I sent her a message yesterday, right? And I couldn't believe how big the flakes were.
Oh,
I was
they
like,
were
wow,
huge.
the huge
Beautiful.
flakes, beautiful flakes.
Really wet flakes.
Yeah, it was 10:01, and it was starting to. I had sent her a picture,
Yeah.
which I'm sure she knew it was happening, but it was just starting to, and you're like, wow, it's actually accumulating on the ground. And then I went to the front, and the road didn't look like it was really accumulating, you know?
It did at first when it came down and was really heavy. The roads got covered. I mean, you can see them everywhere. They were just covered, but then they melted because we've been warm, so the ground was still, the roads were warm enough that it would just stay to slush.
Yeah.
And never really got too
But
bad.
even the thickness of the slush could be slippery.
It can.
And cause problems. But, yeah. I mean, how do you know? What's right and what's wrong?
I didn't know how it was going to. When I got home, I went through and shoveled all my walkways and my driveway and everything and shoveled it
just
off,
because.
cleaned it. And,
Yeah.
and that way, I don't like it. I mean, my house is hard enough to get out of, but if it refreezes, my house is almost impossible.
Yeah.
So while it was slush, I just shoveled it off.
Well, and that's this morning when I had to start the truck to let it warm up, but it was frozen. I thought I was going to break a door handle getting in.
I did. Yeah, my doors were solid frozen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, crunch,
Yeah.
crunch, crunch.
And then I didn't know auto start, so now I had to go out and scrape everything. And
Yep.
it's that morning.
There you go.
But, and then today it's supposed to be, 48 degrees or something like that today, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see.
it's a heck of a roller coaster. It's 56 degrees.
56.
See, I'm wrong. It's like a roller coaster.
We should just go right into the weather.
No, we got to do the
All
morning prayer.
right.
We got to start the show right.
Start the show right.
Yes.
I was going to say, because I drive up, and there's a couple spots that could be slippery. Not around us, though. To be continued.
Okay.
Welcome to the morning show.
Yes.
Morning prayer sponsored by Hospice of the Ozarks. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. They're still a non-for-profit 501c3. There's never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, please watch over everybody that could have some slick roads that we don't know about. Black ice is possible in shaded areas, so just watch out for everybody going into work today, and help them de-ice that car. And thank you for letting every one of our faculty and kids get home from school safely yesterday. And we thank you for everything that you've given us in our area, and we hope that everybody is happy about getting out early yesterday. And please watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. This I pray, amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. You can give them a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care, taking care of a loved one. It's okay to have a break every now and then to recharge the batteries. It's a lot. You take care of your family members.
It can play a toll on your physical well-being.
It can. And what do you always say?
Got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others.
That's exactly right. So we'll pause now for Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, they are consummate professionals that will take care of you start to finish. Dot every I, cross every T, make sure that everything is done correctly so you can close on time and get into that new home. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Yes, they are. They're just amazing people. They're just good people that really want to help and make a difference.
That's right. They want to see you in the grocery store and say, hey, there's my realtor.
Yep. I've heard of stories where they were telling people that, back when things were tougher and they were giving easier loans and people were getting upside down, and they've even sat down with people and say, hey, this home may not be the right home for you. You're gonna end up struggling. You're gonna end up whatever. I mean, they want to be up front and help. They want to sell you what you want. Don't get me wrong. But in the long run, you got to be happy after the sale.
Exactly.
And that's their goal. They want you happy all the way through after you bought that home. 5-10 years down the road, when you're looking at selling or moving or doing something, they want you to remember them. I mean, that they were there to truly help.
Yeah. With Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team, don't worry. Be happy.
Be happy. There you go.
Let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by the Z-Team.
Or the fog.
Is it? Oh, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be there so we could see a little bit of white, a little bit of snowy here and there.
At this point yesterday,
it was
everything looked completely fine.
Really?
Yeah, because we didn't have any snow yet. There was no fog.
Oh, that's true.
And it's like, they're talking about a winter storm, and you're looking at these pictures saying, there ain't nothing going on.
Just goes to show that you've got to check the camera every hour or two to see.
There you go.
If it's snowing, well, let's go to the camera and see.
retiredarkansas.net.
Exactly.
Just click on live feeds, and it takes you right to the camera. The zoom-in camera is nothing but fog. So
show them the
here's
picture.
The shot.
Yes.
Normally that it's showing.
Yeah. Brought to you by retiredarkansas.net. Way of YouTube. They've got them on there's 2 cameras on the back of their home. Beautiful horseshoe bend of the White River. There's Cotter down there. You can kind of see the ball field. Is that underneath the Cotter, isn't it? Yeah, just up above and to the left of it.
Yeah.
And then you can see the beautiful Rainbow Bridge. They've got a icy cold spring there with a rope swing. I wouldn't suggest doing it now, but probably about
Unless you're a brave soul.
Yeah, yeah.
Jumping in ice water is supposed to be good for you, but I don't.
Well, people do them ice baths.
Yeah.
Like sports.
I'm there, but no.
No, I'm going to pass. It's enough just to splash cold water on my face.
Yes.
Right on. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, though, give Bob and Linda Zadora a call, 870-405-0793. They are a senior real estate specialist. They can help downsize that big house into something a little bit more manageable. Maybe you live in Carter and you need to move a little closer to Mountain Home. Find something that's, easier access to doctor's appointments and those just-in-case situations. They can help you with that. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. Let's take a look at the weather, shall we?
All right.
Brought to you by the Z-Team. Mountain Home, it's 28. Harrison at 35. Batesville at 31. Yellville at 25. Marshall at 25. Salem at 27. Mountain View at 25. Calico Rock at 28. West Plains, Missouri at 27. Springfield at 30. Poplar Bluff at 31. And St. Louis at 28. National Weather Radar, that looks like anything that passed through us, Lee, that's going off the East Coast.
It's rolling off the East Coast. It's out of here.
It's out of here. Got a little bit coming in from the north, from Canada into Montana. And Wyoming's seeing a little bit of activity. Not really anything else. I mean, we got a little bit over here, Nebraska and South Dakota.
It's pretty as open as it's been in a long time.
It has. Zoom in into our neck of the woods. I mean, I didn't see anything when we were on the U.S., but I don't see anything now. It looks like we're going to have a clear day as far as precipitations go. Precipitations, okay. Precipitations and watches and warnings. Doesn't look like we have anything in our neck of the woods. The northwest part of Mississippi, what do we got here? Flood watch. The colors, yeah. I would say they've got a flood watch, probably due to what was going on the past couple of days. 7-day forecast. Today, sunny, high of 56. Tonight, clear, low of 33. Wednesday, sunny, high of 62. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low of 42. Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 61. I love it. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low of 37. Friday, mostly cloudy, then a 40% chance of showers, high of 53. Friday night, we got a 20% slight chance of showers, then partly cloudy, low of 23. Saturday, sunny, high of 41. Let's scroll down to Saturday night, clear with a low around 24. Sunday, sunny with a high of 52. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32. Very good. Look at these temps. Look at it. I like it. I-Drive, Arkansas, we do have some patchy ice between Thayer and Hardy. It looks like northeast Arkansas. It's well east of Pocahontas, so down here towards the southeast part of Jonesboro, you can see, I don't know what high that is, but
you can click on it and tell you what's on the road.
By golly, there we go. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Mostly clear, but ice patches.
Yeah.
And you see, that's the Interstate 555. You just want to be careful. What was this one here? 63, Missouri state line. So ice patches, and that's what I'm talking about. That's where them shaded spots are.
Yeah.
That even if it gets warmer, then shaded spots are still cold. Ice patches on 62. Otherwise, we look like we're in the clear. Norfolk Lake water levels at 554.01. Level is 2 feet above full pool. They're shut down right now. Bull Shoals Lake water levels at 656.64. Level is 2.36 feet above full pool, and they are generating 5. And that is a look at weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. With that, we'll take a break, and we'll come back with community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
The dealership that deals. There.
Just because I cut you off.
To be continued. This part of the community news is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, located on the west side of town at 4423 Highway 62 West. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, you were pointing. I didn't know if you.
I'm good.
Anyway, if you're looking for a lawnmower, tractor, or parts and service, go by and see Ozarks Farm and Lawn. You can give them a call at 870-425-3434. They have really great deals going on right now. And
You can't miss
implements, parts, service, they'll take care of you from start to finish.
They've got wall-to-wall tractors from one end to the other, every size, from commercial to residential. They got zero turns. Like you said, all the implements and attachments you need, they carry it all in stock.
You can't miss them. Bright orange tractors, how you miss bright orange tractors driving by. Every time it just catches the eye. I can try to not even look. I'll be like, I'm not looking today, and then it's like,
you don't have a choice.
you don't have a choice. You can't miss them. 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, I'm Mountain Home, Arkansas. Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. And in community news, which Jeff Quick is here to talk about it. We've been talking about it for well over a month. Empty bowls to feed the hungry soup dinner. But we're only a couple of days away.
You want to get a bowl.
You want to get a bowl.
You want to get one of the bowls.
That's
How
right.
many are there?
There's
I mean, they're feeding it more, but they've made handcrafted
125.
bowls.
The
Yeah,
first
you get to
125 are guaranteed a ceramic bowl.
Yes.
Yep, this Thursday, February 15th, 4 to 6 p.m. Dine-in or take-out at the Mountain Home High School cafeteria. It is $10. Here we go. Excuse me. Gosh darn it. $10 per ticket. Includes bowl of soup, dessert, drink, and choice of ceramic bowl as long as supplies last. First 125 attendees are guaranteed a ceramic bowl. Bowls will not be available until 4 p.m. sharp. Soup choices are chicken noodle, potato, and potato with sausage. Tickets can be purchased ahead of time or at the door. All proceeds go to the food bank in North Central Arkansas, and there will be silent auction items available. You would not believe the auction items they have. We're going to talk about that today with Jeff. You can contact C. Lawrence at mhbombers.com for tickets. 2 days.
It's coming.
2 days away. And for more calendar of events, you can go to enjoymountainhome.com and click on their calendar of events, and you can see here on the 13th, 5 events are going on. It looks like the Baxter County Library is having tech help with cell phone, homesteading skills, small fruit care. Of course, they have the after-school meals for the kiddos. And library, Ales and Tales, brought to you by Raps Barron and the Baxter County Library Foundation. Scroll on in, and here we go. Line dancing for women at the Wellness Education Center, Schliemann Center. But they do a lot of good things, too, here in our area. So just go to Mountain Home Area Chamber of Commerce at enjoymountainhome.com. Find the calendar of events, and if you want to submit your event, just right there, click on that, submit your event. All right, Scooter, what do you think?
That's it.
That's it.
Jeff Quick's over there chomping at the bits.
Just ready.
He is. He's ready. He's always ready.
Yes, sir. We'll be back with Jeff Quick from the Mountain Home Food Bank.
Be right back.
All right.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Jeff Quick of the Food Bank in North Central Arkansas. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm good. How are you this morning?
Doing real good.
Yeah.
Did you get to leave early from work with the snow yesterday? Did you shut down the...
Well, ironically enough, I was actually teaching at Mountain Home Junior High yesterday in the health classes. So a little bit before 11, Coach Newsom said, look, we get to go home early.
And you're like, but I want to be here.
I know.
Right?
I needed to get those kids graduated through our Cooking Matters at the Store program. So I'll be there again today. We'll finish up today.
That's good.
Yeah.
My wife sent me a text saying, Mama's coming home, because I was off yesterday. Yeah. But I kind of figured, big snowflakes like that accumulating quite quickly.
Yeah.
You know, the consensus was, did they let them out early enough? Should they have waited? And it's just how do you know?
You don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, that's got to be the worst part of the superintendent's job, is having to decide about a snow day or not.
Yeah.
Because no matter what call you make, there's going to be parents that just aren't happy with the calls.
Tell me about it.
You know, and you got to just look at, what you're trying to achieve, the safety of the kids, and, can we get in a half day, at least call it a day? Do we, trying to keep from making it? There's just a lot that they got to figure out.
Yeah. So how was the class going before it was rudely interrupted by our Arkansas weather?
It's going really good. I'm always impressed with Coach Newsom's students. Of course, he's been teaching them health all semester, but it's amazing the number of students who help shop or cook at their house. It's amazing the number of students who know, not yesterday, but my last group that I worked with, I said, how many grams of fiber should we have in our diet? A Pinkston middle school kid said, about 30 to 35. And I was like, how in the world will you know that already?
Because I don't know that.
Yeah, so.
Now you do.
And now you do.
We learned so much at this show.
Tell me about it. It's very true. That is good to know.
Yeah, we've had about 120 graduates through that program already this year. We always try to do about 500 folks that go through the class, and we're on target to make that probably by the end of April this year. So
excellent.
Yeah.
So you'll be back there today?
Yeah, I'll be back there today, and we've got a couple of other opportunities coming up during the rest of the spring that we'll teach those classes as well. But
excellent.
Always glad to be there. Coach Newsom's one of my oldest partners in this project. We've been doing this for quite a few years together. So,
very good. You spoke before we started about an internship with ASU Mountain Home?
Yeah. So Cassie Jankowski is working with us now at the food bank. We're excited about that. This young lady has been instrumental in the college hunger movement across the state of Arkansas. She's worked real closely with the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance, has been a moderator and a speaker, and small group leader at college hunger summits across the state the last couple of years. Now she is also working with an organization that's a national organization called Swipe Out Hunger. The idea is, you go to college and you get a card, ID card, whatever, and you swipe that because it has your food benefits on it or whatever for the cafeteria.
Yeah.
So if you end up with a lot of those left over at the end of the month, you can swipe it for other people that maybe don't have as many swipes left on their card. So that's a cool thing that she's working on. Doing some advocacy pieces for us, like how can we motivate elected officials to understand and then do something about hunger that's happening on our college campuses. It's one of those things that I've always thought, man, if somebody's out there trying to better themselves with education, we better put our resources into those kids because that's where the real change can happen. You've got folks that, maybe the first generation of family that's going to college. We've got homeless people who are homeless who are also going to college. In fact, we heard from some of those in our last College Hunger Summit, and you begin to look at that and you think, okay, these folks are really out to make a change in their lives. Let's really back them and support them and see what change can be made. And that's really, in my opinion, one of the best ways to break generational cycles of poverty if we work with our students, either K through 12 or on the college campuses.
Yeah, I think viewers would be surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
You've got college kids that go hungry too.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to make ends meet and pay for it, and they could help. They could use some help.
Yeah, I'm always surprised that there's such a close relationship in the way college students act and senior citizens act when it comes to pride about asking for help.
Yeah.
And so we've got to be very creative on our college campuses on how to provide access to that food and to encourage students to participate in it. They've got a really cool program at the Alcove on campus here at ASU Mountain Home. At ASU Mountain Home, they don't have the cards to swipe, but they do have Al Bucks, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And so anyway, they're able to share those food bucks with one another.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
They try to find a way to do it to where it's not noticed, right?
That's right.
That way they'll take advantage of it and not feel embarrassed for it.
Yeah. And Cassie just brought a group of us together on ASU's campus here. I'm going to say it was maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. And it's the smallest of things. So the lady that oversees the Alcove, which is the campus cafeteria, if you will. It's not really a cafeteria, but anyway, she's thinking about like things like, how do I put an item on the menu that is very inexpensive, like a grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, let's just get you something to fill your belly and make you not hungry. And ASU is doing some stuff where they're allowing her to work in a way that's basically a no-profit experience for them. So exactly at cost, let's get this food out to students, and
that's awesome.
Making a big difference that way.
That is making a big difference. Yeah. That's very good.
Really proud of them.
Yeah.
Chancellor Wallace is a great person to have on campus and leading all of us in our work for college students. But it's really incredible when you see Cassie and other students like her that are in this game and trying to make a difference as well.
Definitely. Yeah, Bentley Wallace has done a very good job at filling the shoes of his predecessors.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, Robin had some pretty big shoes to fill, and then here comes Bentley and does just incredible things on our campus.
Most definitely. Yeah. The 300 students, I guess you had helping out last weekend?
Yeah, just last week. So we started off on Monday with students from Pinkston Middle School. Tara Camp's classes came over. We had about 30 in the morning and about 30 in the afternoon. We also had students from Guy Berry College and Career Academy. There were students from Cotter and Yellville and the Mountain Home Junior High and the high school here at Mountain Home. Even St. Peter's Catholic Church sent a group of students over on Saturday to help us volunteer. So, big stuff. Yeah.
What were y'all doing?
Well, all kinds of general stuff, so they took out the trash and they carried out the cardboard and did some odds and ends like that. We had a young lady that watered all the plants, I mean, there's nothing that can't be done, right?
Yeah.
So had all that stuff happening. But they also built 1,300 boxes for us for our senior food box program. And then after we got them all built and taped up, then we packed all those and got them ready to go out for senior citizens across the 9 counties that we serve.
Yeah. Now you do that twice a month?
We do that every month. Yeah, it's on the second Saturday.
Second Saturday.
When we pack them. But then we pack the week ahead of time. We pack our building with all kinds of volunteers prepping for that event, trying to make sure that we actually get all of them boxed by noon on Saturday.
Who delivers those?
Well, we have a partnership with about 94 different agencies across the 9 counties now. And some of those are senior citizen centers. Some of those go out through local food pantries. Homebound Medical here at Mountain Home distributes some on our behalf. Of course, we distribute them at the food bank. We've got partners in every county that we serve, though. And, mostly we have a waiting list at all of those spaces as well. We've asked the USDA program here in the state of Arkansas for an increase of caseload. So we're hopeful that here in the next couple of months we'll move that 1,300 number a little north and be able to pack a few more every month and be able to distribute those out as well.
That's excellent. Yeah. Well, you were talking about earlier with students, senior citizens, they won't tell their neighbors or their family or their friends that they're not eating or they don't have food.
Yeah, that's one of the things, like when we have a snow day or have an opportunity when it's cold, maybe to mention to take care of your neighbors. So like if it snowed yesterday, go over and check on them and say, hey, can I shovel your sidewalk? But also take the time to go inside their house, because they will invite you. Seniors want you to come in and talk to them, right? So go inside their house when they offer you a glass of water or a cup of coffee or whatever. Follow them to the kitchen, and don't be nosy, but be aware when they open their refrigerator or their cabinet, and just make sure that your neighbor's got plenty to eat, because they're not going to necessarily tell you.
That's right.
So it's a good thing for us to take care of each other, and always a good thing when we can step up and help someone like a senior citizen who's no doubt helped countless folks throughout their life.
Yeah, most definitely. Time to return the favor.
Yeah, it is. It's time to give back, and just watch out for each other a little bit.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all.
Yeah, you're not being nosy, I promise.
That's it.
You know how they peer through the window looking at you? Time to peer back?
Yeah, just a little bit.
You want to go take a first break? Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll come back with more from Jeff Quick and find out what's been going on about.
Yeah,
we'll wait. Surprise when we come back.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being, they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done, so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Jeff Quick of the Food Bank in North Central Arkansas. Jeff, we've been talking about this right here for the past month.
Yeah.
The empty bowls to feed the hungry soup dinner. How did this start? How did this go about?
You know, several years ago, Beth Ivins came to me and said, Beth was the art teacher at the time. She said, hey, I see that all these groups artists across the globe really are doing this event called Empty Bowls. My students and I are kind of interested in doing this. Do you think we could make this happen? And I said, well, sure, let's get after it, you know. So the really cool thing about it is, so the art students make those, and this year it's 125 different ceramic bowls. So the first 125 people get to choose one of those bowls as they come through the event. The students have made those. I was there when they were making them this year.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff. I've seen a handful of the bowls for this year, but then I have a collection, right? Like I've got a collection of bowls from previous events. They're just really out of this world, the talent that's there, you know. So the students make those bowls. The students in the FCCLA program, those students are cooking the soup and they're helping us serve and they're helping clean up and all that kind of stuff. Students in organizations like the Student Council and National Honor Society and FBLA and those organizations, they're helping us sell tickets. Mm-hmm. We usually go, you know, about a month ahead of time, a month before the event, and we talk to them about all that we're doing and why we're doing it and some of the hunger statistics across our region. We handed out last month 500 tickets. About a week or two later, Christy Lawrence comes and she says, hey, can you get us 200 more tickets? We need some more tickets. So, you know, some of those tickets people just buy and they count it as a donation.
Yeah.
They're not going to come through the event maybe, but just really incredible the work that the kids are doing. In years past, we've had choirs and bands perform for us as well. Mm-hmm. We've got students taking the tickets at the door, helping with the auction, all kinds of good stuff.
That's that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Awesome.
Last year we raised a little over $42,000 for the food bank.
Wow.
So we're out to hopefully at least
Smash
match
the
that,
record.
maybe get a little ahead of that.
Yeah.
You know, this year we'll see how that goes.
Well, I'd say you've got silent auction that I wasn't expecting. I mean, I'd go through this, and it's more about the ceramic bowl be the first 125 and the food and
now,
you know.
Let me stop you. That's a real deal. If you want one of those bowls, you better be there at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because they'll be gone by 4:10.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, that line will be set up for that, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the silent auction, you have so many local companies and individuals that have donated to that, and I had saw on your Facebook page, you know, everybody was wanting to know the complete list. So, been asking for the complete list. Well, here's the complete list. I'm just going to scroll through there, and you can see a lot of local Denbro Coffee, Heidi's Ugly Cakes, Jamie's.
Yeah.
We'll scroll down some more. Next Level Power Sports. You got Magnolia Studio. I mean, local companies.
Yeah.
You're talking about buy local because they do things like this for us.
Yeah, that's it. We've got everything from, you know, $10 and $15 items all the way up to basically $6,000 vacation trips for a week in places like Africa or Spain or whatever.
That is, I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah.
Some of your main event sponsors, how do you say it? Managed Med.
Yeah.
Entry Shield, Mountain Valley Water.
Yeah.
And you got some table sponsors, ASC Warranty, Ashley Haven State Farm, Carter's Jewel Test, C21 Lee Mack Realty, J. Chafin State Farm, Pete's Cleaners.
Yep.
And let's scroll down here. You can see a lot of the gift cards. Look at all these gift cards.
Yeah.
Infinity and Denbro, Crush, Jamie's,
Car
Holy
care,
Smokes,
everything you can imagine.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
And then, we're not going to show that one yet. We're going to scroll down here. Where's that one? Not that one either. There we go. Let's show some pictures here. We've got a nice, it looks like
it's filled with
sweet
brittle.
tooth basket.
Yeah, full of brittle and then a little wall art. That's actually my aunt that makes and does all that. She's one of our vendors at the Mountain Homes Farmers Market. So
that is awesome. That looks really good.
That looks yummy.
Yeah, it does. I'm just scared of my teeth.
Mike Montgomery did this. It's an easel. He was watching family members cook and realized that they needed something to put their cookbook on or their iPad, whichever way they were using their. So the base where that book sets on, you can actually adjust that and pull it out if your book's a little thicker than the last one, whatever. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Awesome.
It's cool.
And very unique.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous too.
You see it's almost like a stand that a plate would put on that people use, the plastic one.
Yeah, you can do it for decorative things in your house too. Yeah,
that's really cool. Is that one of the bowls sneaking there?
That is one of the bowls.
That's awesome looking. That is really cool, and I bet they're all different and unique.
They are, and they got stuff imprinted in them, so it's not uncommon to see dragonflies in the bottom of your bowl.
That's awesome.
Maybe a razorback or whatever, all kinds of different shapes and colors, and just beautiful.
Very cool. Let's see what else we got here. Nice little basket from
Mountain Home Mercantile.
Very cool.
Donated that to us. It's a great beach tote, I think, but I guess you could use it for whatever. But it's kind of like a rubber kind of feel to it. I'll probably get in trouble by folks who really like this brand, but anyway, it's great to go take to the lake or to the river or whatever. You're not going to get it wet; doesn't matter.
Yeah, very cool. And then a coup de grace. Look at this bracelet.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That is a diamond. It's got champagne, and I think it's white and champagne diamonds are the way that it's referred to. It also is gold and silver. It wraps around your wrist a couple of times before you latch it. But thank you to Gregory Jewelers and Gregory Construction. They went in together to do that. Lori and Will kind of partnered on this project together. That's a $2,500 bracelet. And as I understand, Gregory Jewelry is the only jewelry store in the state of Arkansas that carries this line of jewelry. Just absolutely stunning.
It is.
And really kind of unique, right?
Very
so it's
unique.
different than what you normally see.
And that's what I like.
Yeah.
When it comes to jewelry, it's something unique.
The guys out there that haven't figured out what your Valentine's Day gift is, here's your option. Just tell her to wait a day. That's all.
That's right.
That's more of a get out of jail free card.
Well, I'm thinking if you haven't figured out what your Valentine's Day gift is on Tuesday before Valentine's Day, you need a get out of jail free card.
Yeah. I got to tell you, I've been with Carla for 7 years, and we both agree we don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a story for another time. Let's continue. We've got, which I passed. Look at these. Look at these trips that you can bid on.
Yeah. So this is
awesome.
A week in Africa. You stay in South Africa at Hippo Lake, and it is a reserve area, so you get to wake up to the noises of all the animals in the morning. If you dive deep into this, it's going to say you're going to stay in a luxurious tent. So I got to check that out. I was like, a tent? I don't know about how luxurious this could be. Oh my gosh, they're incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wood structure home or little condo, if you will, and it's made out of tent materials too. But so you get to wake up to all the sounds of creation in the morning. It's got a photo safari that happens with this, with 5 of the large game. So you see hippos and lions and giraffe and elephants and zebras, I guess. And it comes with a chef. I think it's 15 meals that are chef prepared specifically for you as well.
Very cool.
4-star plus accommodations on all of these trips.
Let's see what else we
awesome.
got.
Yeah.
Ireland, the Emerald Isle.
Yeah, so Ireland's another one of those that are a week-long trip. Now, you'll want to be careful as you're bidding. Some of these, and don't ask me which this morning, but some of these come with airfare and some of them do not.
Okay.
They're also good for 3 years with no blackout dates.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so, and that's why the airfare's left out of it. So you can leave the airfare out and not have to skew the price of the trip up to cover what might be.
Sure, because you just, I mean, yeah, if you're talking 2 or 3 years from now. That right there, right, the picture in the middle, those trees, you see that
Beautiful.
picture all the time, and I didn't know that's where it was located, was in Ireland.
Yeah.
Very cool path. What else we got? New York City.
Yeah, New York City. We just had a chance to spend some time in New York over the New Year's, and what an incredible city to go to if you haven't been there and been a part of it. This trip includes tickets to Broadway shows. It includes fine dining as well as some of the guided tours around the city. Leaves you some time, as all of them do, to pick some things on your own as well to do.
Yeah.
New York and the trip to San Francisco, we'll look at it in a second, and the wine country. These are weekend trips or long weekend trips, 3 days, 4 nights.
Yeah. Very cool. And we have San Francisco and Napa Valley.
Yeah, so we've got a group of folks who bought this trip a few years ago that are all kind of planning on using this in March. But you can go out, you fly into San Francisco, you drive up to Napa and the wine country, and then you can do one of 2 things with this trip. You can either do the wine train that goes around Napa and stay basically on the train sipping and tasting wine. That one does have an option to go off onto one of the wineries, or you can do a kind of more personalized experience where a guide takes you to multiple wineries and you do the wine tasting basically at the wineries around the valley.
Definitely a trip for wine lovers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Spain is on there as well. I think Spain actually does have airfare included in this. But, I mean, look at that picture. Who wouldn't want to be there right now? We got snow on the ground and it looks like that. I'm saying let's head out.
Let's go. I've been to Madrid. It's, you would think, worry about language barrier, and I've got to say, don't worry about it. Because really, there you'll find enough people that speak English or enough English that you can make your way. When we went to Madrid, we had to take not the fastest speed train, but a speed train to Segovia. And the guy at the counter, he spoke no English, right? But we were able to make Segovia time.
Yeah.
And tickets came across, money, we made it, and it was absolutely wonderful. So don't be afraid to take a trip over to Europe. Viking Iceland.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Just to be able to see the Northern Lights just once, right? I mean, like that would be an amazing experience just in and of itself. But this trip has all kinds of extra perks that go along with it as well. Again, 4-star plus accommodations in all these spots. And the big deal is those no blackout dates during all the time as well. So you can basically plan your trip anytime. One of the pieces is, you get to looking at all the different options of what you can do with the trip, but also on your own makes all the difference in the world.
Most definitely. We've got another one here, 2 houses, one amazing trip, and Costa Rica.
Yeah,
this
so
house.
All the trips that we've talked about before are designed for 2 people.
Okay.
These houses, you go for half of your week at one house and half of your week at the other. One's in the rainforest, one's at the beach. Here's the beach photos. That's literally the pool that is your infinity pool at the house. But these houses sleep 10 So you can comfortably take 5 couples with you. That's the beach house up in the rainforest, or the house in the rainforest overlooking the lake. Lake Arenal is the lake there. When we've gone in the past with groups, taking groups down there, from this house we will also go over to La Fortuna, and we'll take a look at the volcano, and you go to a sloth park there and do some shopping. A catamaran carts you across the lake to that experience. But then after you've done the sloth park, go to a little resort kind of experience where you walk up the side of the volcano and you have lunch, and then as you walk back down the volcano, there's all these different pools and saunas and swim up bars and slides and activities for kids and all. And so the further down, I think this is the way this works, the further down the volcano that you go, the hotter the water in the pools are, because it's getting closer to the lava, right?
Sure.
So it's a great day.
Amazing.
Waterfalls and catamarans on the beach as well.
Oh my gosh.
We do a river tour where we have a traditional Costa Rican meal, but we also get to see the crocodiles and the monkeys, the white. I've got a photograph. I should have brought this today. I've got a photograph of me with a white-faced monkey sitting on my head. It's just the coolest
really
stuff.
Cool.
Incredible birds. There's a bird hike through the Monteverde cloud forest up around the rainforest house. But yeah, you can see the toucans and just incredible, beautiful colored birds. Some of the photographs that we've brought back, I mean, just amazing.
That sounds amazing. It looks amazing.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
These houses also have a chef at both houses. You can do massages on the balconies at the houses.
Oh my gosh.
They bring people in to do that. We have both rented a car to do this trip, but we've also, or cars sometimes, depending on the size of our group, or you can have transportation arranged for you. Anna Luisa and her husband manage all the trip plans for you and take care of getting you all the excursions. You send them a shopping list, and they're going to have all the groceries there at the house waiting for you. So
oh my gosh,
it's incredible.
That is incredible. And I tell you, with a house like that, I don't know if I would need to leave. I mean, maybe take a couple of day trips.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'd be hanging at that house the whole time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Incredible.
The houses are all designed so that basically every room in the house has an ocean or a lake view.
Yeah.
And you don't know if you can tell
you
real
can
clearly.
See the bed there. You can see there.
Yeah.
All right, we better take a break. I don't know how we're going to top this when we come back, but
we'll work on it.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you ever been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines. performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Your senior health care specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the Morning Show on XL7-TV. Only a few minutes left. I don't know how we top all them trips, but you know, there is other things to bid on if you can't take the trips.
That's right. Yeah, you got half-day and full-day guided fishing trips on the White River. Gosh, there's fishing tackle. There's a gift set of that. You know, and all those gift cards and gift certificates. You know, think about all the things that you would do anyway, and get them a gift certificate for that, and you know, maybe do a little gift shopping for yourself too.
But 3 tickets to Big Bad Voodoo Daddy at the Shed, and the 3 tickets to Glenn Miller Bank at the Shed. So the Shed donated a couple things. That would be fun for somebody. You give as a gift.
Yeah, those are actually gifts by Mary Walker. Mary and Bob Walker donated those. So they're like maybe third row seats. They include parking. They include hors d'oeuvres and a pre-event kind of thing. It's a pretty fancy time. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy's coming up this spring, as well as the Glenn Miller Band, and we've got 3 tickets for each of those events. So
you've got your Cooking Matters class for 8.
Yeah.
So you got.
Yeah, so if you want to sponsor some of our classes, or if you want to buy a class for yourself and a group of your family or friends, you can do that. Lisa House is not on there, but Lisa House is going to do a dinner for 8 people, and so we'll have that. Lisa will come to your house and cook it there. We can do it at the food bank. We can arrange for a spot for you and have a kind of 5-star meal there. Lisa, if you haven't eaten her cooking, she's an incredible Italian cook. So she was rattling off all the Italian recipes that she'll do. Those Cooking Matters, Cooking Cork events and the dinners that happen there are sponsored also by Judicious Spirits. So you get wine that's paired with all those. And
very good stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Italian food and wine, they kind of go together, don't
they? They do kind of go together, yeah.
Let's see, and then simple enough for 15 gift certificates to Pizza Hut. Yeah. You got a couple $30 gift certificates to the Back 40, Bobby Sue's, Live Edge, Fat Boys, Petite Patisserie.
Good job.
QT, yeah, that was a tough one. Yeah. QT Cupcakes, Denbro, Heidi's Ugly Cakes, Jamie's, Tasty Greens to Go. I mean, look at this list of stuff. Yeah. It just keeps going. That's awesome.
Yeah, Whispering Woods I don't think they're on there yet either.
Okay.
But they did a $100 gift certificate over the weekend. There's a teeth whitening kit that's not on the list because I picked that up yesterday from Crawford. Caroline Crawford has a new dentist office there where Reese Dentistry used to be on College Street. And so she did that. Back in Balance has a $100 gift certificate for back chiropractic and acupuncture. Picked up that yesterday as well.
Wow. So you got to update the list.
Yeah, I know. We'll see if I can get all that done by Thursday.
All right. Empty Bowls, dinner to feed the hungry. That'll be in 2 days' time, Thursday, February 15th. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how. You guys have done a lot of work to put this together, it sounds like.
Yeah. Feel free to come over to the food bank Thursday afternoon. We'll have you help us move all this stuff from my office to the high school.
That would be awesome. I'm working.
Oh, yeah.
Scooter?
I might be able to help.
Yeah.
Come on.
That'd be great. We got about a minute left. Anything that you can think of people should know? I mean, be there by 4, probably be there by 3:30 to start lining up?
Be there if you're wanting one of those ceramic bowls, you want to be there early. Also, I said this before, I'll say it again. This is a true example of one of the belief statements that the food bank has, and that is that communities working together can solve their own problems. We have significant issues with hunger and poverty not only in our county but across our state, and this is a perfect example of how we can work together to make a difference. And big thing here is shop local. These organizations are helping us help others, and we got to help them be able to do that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, you all have a great day. You still got time, 2 days left. We'll see y'all tomorrow with Bob Rectenwald.